Hello YouTubers, this is my office. This is where I do some work, not a great deal of work if truth be told. This is my old computer. I now have a new laptop. The problem with the old computer is it's big and it stays in the office. The laptop I can take anywhere. I can even take it onto the toilet if I so choose. But this is a quiet space where both Sofie and I can come and do some work. There are pictures on the wall of kids, and then there's
By
one
kids.
by kids. Then there's one of us getting married, and then there's another one of snow, I think. Either that or it's one hell of a night out at Pablo Escobar's. There are other things, boxes with papers, games, old DVDs, more DVDs, paint stuff, more games. This is basically where we stick a lot of the things that we want to put away, shall we say. Here is where Sofie works. She sits there with her laptop working away. When I sit there and I listen to music. Old LP records and a proper record player. And on top of that, a printer. And on top of the printer, stuff, because it's a flat surface, and onto flat surfaces, stuff tends to migrate. Now, when we first moved in here, this room was a storage room where you could, for example, put bicycles, or pushchairs, or golf clubs, or giraffes. Not giraffes. The giraffe that was in here, no, there wasn't a giraffe in here, of course there wasn't. But it was a storage room, and we decided that we had enough storage already and that an office would be better. Now, we need to do something about bike storage. So, let's see where our bikes are just now. Now then, you will recognise that bicycle. This is of course my Propain tie, and it's just in the space between the kitchen and the living room. Under normal circumstances, this would draw the ire of the respective partner. Do you say respective partner? Significant other. However, I don't think I'm going to draw the ire of my significant other because there is significant other's bicycle right by the kids playing on the PlayStation. So that's where our bikes just now. That's where our bikes are just now. There and there. Let's discuss what we're going to do with them. So here we are back in the office. Well, what is the office now? What is due to be our bike den? Rather than just have a plain sterile storage room for the bikes, I thought I would do something more fun. My name is Gary. Welcome to One by Bikes. First things first, let's get this place cleared. doing any project like this, there is one immutable law, and that law is you will forget the roll plugs. Phew. Right, on further thinking, the roll plugs can wait. What I'm going to do now is pretty up this wall a little bit. Yep, let's do it. Artificial grass! Right then. So from there, it kind of looks carpety. It's difficult to tell on film, but if you get closer in and start to move it, you see the way it's brown underneath there, like real grass should be. Alright, this is what we're going to try stick it with. These are, well, as it says, they are super pads and they're extra strong. And I thought 16 of them ought to do the trick. What a wanker. Alright YouTubers, we are back and it's a new day. I didn't get everything done yesterday because as soon as I turned the camera off, the first green bit that went up came down on top of me. So I had to run out, buy some more double-sided tape and some small tacks. And what I've done is I've taped and tacked that in there. And it's not coming down again. What I've already done today is that piece of wood there is going to form the bike stand. It's going to go from the floor up to the ceiling. I'm then going to drill into the ceiling, which is concrete, and put in an angle iron into which I'm going to secure. And then I have this piece here, a kind of, I guess you call it a crown moulding or something. It's not a cornice anyway, but I'm going to drill little holes into this so I can put some doweling in, and into the doweling or onto the doweling I'm going to hang helmets. So helmets are going to hang at the top there, but I'm drilling in an enclosed space, so I've got my Mickey Mouse ears. Right, I can't hear a damn thing now. No whispering. So, a touch of wood glue and a touch of hammer, and these will go straight in. Right, now to just wipe off the excess and not eat it. Well, not this time anyway. Oh, that's pretty darn good. I suspected that would work. Right, just need to get it up there now. Time to drill some holes. Now, not all the way, because if you need to finagle it, and you will need to finagle it, it's a lot easier if you've not done it all the way in. Right, so that's that, almost up. Oops, a daisy. Need to put that support into place, and to do that I have these things. They're called wall grippers. They're specifically for stud walls, and each one of these will take 38 kilos. That's a small child, so good enough. And I'm going to put about 4 in. Okay then, into the final stretch. I've done a fair bit off camera. There was lots of sweary, lots of lots of why did I do this? But I'll take you through what I've done. Give me a tick. Right, so the first thing I did was I stuck this up with our little hooks for helmets, and that's been bolted, not bolted, roll plugs and screwed into the wall. Apart from on this side where that's concrete, and I couldn't be bothered getting a concrete drill up because this is in the way, or this is holding it in place. Now, all of these are screwed in using those very special 38 kilo screws. That is to say, they will take 38 kilos of strength pulling down the way before they'll be ripped out. And I think it's about 15 kilos going out the way. But that ain't gonna happen, because at the top here, that's drilled into the concrete, and these two are holding that, so that is going absolutely nowhere. Cut my thumb yesterday. That is going nowhere at all. That is also holding that into place. Here come the children back from their English lessons. Right, so I'm pleased with that though. That's where the vent was. So I put the AstroTurf up, then found the vent and then cut round it, cutting my thumb in the process. But then the vent went on beautifully. Now then, these holes here, I did a silly. I put my beam up against, I drilled through, I took the beam away and then couldn't find the holes. So I had to put the beam beside and kind of search around. Eventually got it, got the big plugs in, and there we are. So that is wonderful. All I need to do now is get those mounted, to where I've drilled. I'm going to little pilot hole there, little pilot hole there, same at the top, and then put the hooks in, and then the bikes will go on there. And that is the most of the build done. I've still got some, I'll turn the camera around so you can see me, and hopefully you can. I've still got some artsy-fartsy stuff to do, but that I think I'm going to do tomorrow, because I want to do the rest of the big building stuff and then just take a break. Right, I'll put the camera on the mount and I will get on with the rest of the work. Now remember, it's wood, so not too tight. Just tight enough. Actually, that's moving quite a bit. Oh well. Right, that will do. I am finished for the day. What time is it? 4:15. Everything takes so long. Now then, unbelievably, this is day 3 of the build. It's taken such a long time to do everything, but we are now into the final stretch, and somewhere. I will show you what I'm going to finish off with today. Let's go have a look. Right, we got the hooks up, as you can see, and this is all very secure. We saw that yesterday. The helmet hooks are up. Let's just ignore the blank bit of wall there, that will get filled. Didn't buy enough of the green stuff. Right then, so what we're going to do today is up along this line here, I'm going to put some fancy lighting just to make it look, you know, more pleasant. Then we are going to put a shelf onto there, so we can still use it as an office. The other table was too big, so I've got a smaller shelf which will go onto there, and I've got a little surprise as well. So I think we go to a, oops, camera on me. I think we go to a build laps and let's get cracking. Ah, the calming effect of a nice lawn. The sun shining there. No, we're still back in the bike den, and I've got my wooden frame up. It's a bit sketchy in bits. I had to bend it there to get round there. But LEDs are going to sit on the bottom side of that. God, that's ugly there. And I've had to put a nail in there just to hold it, because obviously it's bent. Now when that glue sets, that glue really sets. it's time to put this to bed, as newspaper people would say. Miles, there's something missing from the shelf behind me. Pass me the box.
Oh yes, the Xbox 360.
The Xbox 360. What bike then is not complete, or what bike then is complete without a gaming system? Now this is an old one, but I've got hundreds of games for it, literally. And when we finally managed to get hold of a PlayStation, is it 4, 5? The latest PlayStation, PS5, then our PS4 will go in here along with this, and PlayStation, the big one, will go through there. Right, anyway, let's get this set up, let's get the lights mounted up there, and let's move in. Right then, LED strip lights. It seems fairly easy, I hope it is. I've had so much trouble trying to do all of this. 3 days. Ah! Just for your information, the battens I've put up there, I did not measure against the LED strips because I was just sure they were going to fit. And you know what? For once, they actually have. Now then, that's that up. I'm going to turn you off now and see if it works, and if it works, I'll turn you back on. Okay then, well that's everything done. Everything's clean, everything's tidy, I've vacuumed. Only one thing to do now, and that's move in, so let's get about it. Okay, all finished. That was hard work. Enjoyable in parts, not so enjoyable in other parts. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please hit the subscribe button, please send a like, and please leave a comment. Now then, let's see how successful I have been with the new bike den. Here we go. Okay, YouTubers, this is Gary reporting from the Bike Den, reminding you, as if you didn't need reminding or did need reminding, that one buy is one more better. In it.